Divine Feminine, I have a bone to pick with you. Sort of. I just was thinking about you and the twin flame journey and all of the things that happen to us while we're on it and everything that it's taught me. There's a lot there to unpack. But the reason why I started this out by saying to you that I have a bone to pick with you is because the number one thing that this journey has taught me, Divine Feminine, is that there is only one thing in this journey that is truly, truly important from your perspective, from where you sit, from where I sit, from where we all sit. But from where you sit, I'm talking to you. If you're listening to this video, this message is for you. Divine Feminine. Yes, it's a Divine Masculine video, but this message is for you. There's only one thing in this journey and in this lifetime that is truly, truly important. It's everything, actually. If you guys want to learn more about this, I have a lot of information on it. I'm trying to put it all together into some courses for you guys. But until then, we have the group calls and we do talk about this stuff. What's truly important, you ask? Or you're wondering, you're saying get to the point too. You're the only thing that matters. And it's not selfish to say that. And I don't mean it in a selfish way. In my world and in my reality, I'm the only thing that matters. That sounds like an asshole thing to say, doesn't it? But guess what? It's not. In your reality, guess who's the only one that actually matters? You. And you want to know what? When you embrace that and you recognize the truth of what I'm saying to you, that's when you are able to help others in ways that you could have never possibly imagined. You are the only thing that matters. You are the center of your universe. You are the star of your own show. You are the hero in your journey. You are the healer. But how do you heal your Divine Masculine when you can't heal yourself? How do you expect your Divine Masculine to love you when you can't love yourself? How do you expect your Divine Masculine to show up for you when you can't show up for yourself? Do you see where I'm going with this? Why do they do what they do? Well, you want to know the answer to that question. Ask yourself why you do what you do. Divine Feminine. The answers lie within you. When you know where to look, you can find them. You, Divine Feminine, are the key. You're the missing puzzle piece. You're out here chasing after your Divine Masculine, thinking that if you could just get your Divine Masculine to wake up or leave that karmic or figure out that this is an amazing connection and to just stop being so damn stupid, then everything would be okay. But guess what? You got to wake up first. And you got to wake up all the frickin' way, Divine Feminine. All the way. So yeah, I got a bone to pick with you. I want to grab you and just shake you and wake you up and say, don't you know how amazing you are? You know how I know this, you guys? And I say this to you with absolute like 100%, this is what I believe. And it's not even just something I believe, it's something that was revealed to me and is currently being revealed to you. I know this, is that you are amazing. And your twin flame only runs from you, as crazy as it sounds, to help you figure out how amazing you are. And your mind will say to you, well, how am I supposed to know I'm amazing when they're running from me? That just makes me feel rejected and abandoned. Why do you feel rejected and abandoned? I am currently developing a twin flame course to help you answer some of these questions, okay? I'm scolding you a little bit right now, but take it for what it is. It's coming from a place of love and complete respect and admiration for the divine soul that I know that you are. And I want you to become. The becoming is just the realizing and the recognizing that you already are that which you seek. But our mind interprets it differently. I'm developing this course, you guys, to help you guys with some of these things that you face in your journey. But after this course, I am going to be developing another one, a follow-up course to complement, to take you to the next step, the next level, where this was really, truly always meant to take you. You're gonna really like the content that we are working hard to put together for you. It's not just there's a lot of stuff in it, and it's going to be really, really helpful to anyone, regardless of where they're at in their journey. It's going to consist of a lot of things you've probably never heard of before, and that's okay. It's exactly what you need to hear in order to understand your own divinity, your own brilliance, the beautiful being that I already know that you are. I don't even have to know you or know your name to know that you are a brilliant, beautiful, and amazing being, because you came from the same creator that all brilliant and amazing things have come from, which makes you just like that. You've been created in that image. I'm going to shut up now. Said my piece. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. But I'm excited to get this out to you guys. I really just, I can't wait. I am on a mission right now. So we have 10 is your numerical number today, or 4 and 6, or 64 or 46. Okay, so those are the numbers for your reading today. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the star in reverse, which is the overall reading energy, or overall energy for the reading today. So obsessiveness, depression, feeling completely like stagnant, like, you know, just a lack of motivation, feeling like a sense of worthlessness, or a feeling like that they're not important. That is all the energy that your divine masculine right now is experiencing and feeling. And that's a tough energy for them to navigate their way through. It really is. So let's kind of get into the reading and find out why your divine masculine is carrying this really, really negative energy. Because in recent past, they had the devil in reverse. Now, with the devil in reverse, your divine masculine has been feeling some feelings of, they're just not feeling like things have been going the way that they want them to go, and that they need a period of isolation to just put it all together. They want to rest. They want to recover from all of the torturous thoughts that they've had. Really, they're the most abusive to themselves. That's the truth. They beat themselves up when no one's around. They have a voice in their head that's quite cruel to them. And we don't know why our divine masculines act the way that they act sometimes. But a lot of it has to do with whatever the perception of reality is that's going on from their perspective. And that's where we're going to go with some of these courses, because perception is everything, okay? And your divine masculine is in a place right now where they don't feel good because they have patterns and programming within their mind, within their internal dialogue that just is so inaccurate about who they really are. And it's inaccurate about the people around them as well. In the karmic situation, there is some stuff going on that's like conflicting in energy. The person that they're dealing with is quite unmotivated, quite lazy, and doesn't really have ambition toward creating a better life or a future or even a present moment. They've got a lot of resentment that they're carrying around, anger, trauma, just a belief system that's very much in this very base and negative vibration. But your divine masculine isn't resonating with that. They actually have a desire to do something more, to create something better, to have a better and happier life. But the problem is that they're with someone right now who's absolutely an anchor and is holding them down and holding them back. And it is not the karmic's fault. It's actually your divine masculine's fault, because they're choosing to be where they're at. And in order to change what we're dealing with, we have to change our habits, our behaviors, our perceptions, and we have to take action toward those things. And your divine masculine isn't doing that because they've been in this feeling, they've kind of taken on, and this happens to all of us, so we're not knocking divine masculine because we've all been guilty of it before. But this is just currently in the past, like what your divine masculine's been dealing with from past until like now. There's a blending between past, present, and future. There's always a blending of these. But in the recent past, these are the things that have developed into them having this feeling of just being stagnant. And so they're kind of adopting and mirroring the karmic that they're with. And it's partially because, when you're trying to get up and do something and like make something happen, and you're with someone who just has no desire or has like a lot of limiting beliefs and is trying to hold you back because of their own fear, it's really hard to get up and go and to keep going, right? And that's what your divine masculine's been dealing with. And so they've kind of ended up kind of slumping into the same kind of doldrum, experience of the person that they're with. So they need to take action. Either take action while they're with this person and just do it anyway and detach, or detach completely and just sever the relationship and move on and move forward. Both of those options are available. Sometimes when we make changes, our partners make changes too, because now we're acting differently, so we get different outcomes with them. But detachment is required for that, and sometimes that's more easily said than done, because there's a lot to unpack there. Again, which is all stuff that we're going to be going through in the course, because I really want to teach you guys the invaluable tools that I have learned that help you to change, your neural pathways and your experiences in life. Okay, so toward you. All right, we have Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So your divine masculine has been extremely immature toward you, and they have had massive issues with commitment, okay? But that's because it seems to me that they're probably already feeling some kind of commitment over here. And they can't put themselves in a situation where they're committed to two people, which means a decision has to be made. They either need to drop this and move forward with someone like you, or they have to let you go so that they can continue to be in this situation that doesn't seem to be really in their best interest. You kind of came in and like knocked them around a little bit emotionally and mentally just by your mere presence, because the energy that you possess, being that you guys are twin flames, is a catalyst for them. It shows them all the parts of themselves that they've been refusing to look at. And they kind of get scared sometimes and they run away. It's just a reaction. They don't even know why they do it. Sometimes it just takes a while for the journey to reveal itself to them. And that's what's been going on with your divine masculine. So they've probably ran from you quite a few times, and maybe for even some long periods of time as well. But it has nothing to do with your value or your worth. It has everything to do with them feeling invaluable, or feeling like they're not valuable, feeling unloved and unlovable, not having a value, not knowing the how, where we give our attention to is so important. They feel stuck here. They really do. And you're like a glimpse of like light in the darkness, but they don't feel like they can trust it, not because they can't trust you, but they can't trust themselves. And they don't feel like they have what it takes. And so they keep staying with what's familiar, and it's not very good for them. Again, you guys, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in group calls before our course comes out, because everything's going to change at that point, right now is a good time to sign up. They're pretty inexpensive, and you get a lot of information from the group calls. We do lessons, and you get to ask questions to all the coaches. So anyway, check that out, description box below. We also have tarot readings and stuff if you're interested in a personal tarot reading. All right, so currently your divine masculine has 3 of Cups in reverse here. This is the current present moment for your divine masculine. 3 of Cups in reverse is there's a lack of support, first of all, which we already know over here. They've got a lazy person who's unmotivated. Now, again, we're not knocking the karmic. Who knows what has caused the karmic that they're with to act and behave the way that they are. They could have experienced a lot of stuff, which is why we should have empathy for them. We want healing for the karmics in our lives. Because let me explain it this way. Ramblin' Mike, awesome dude, does tarot readings, helped me in my dark night of the soul. He always says, forgiveness is for you, not for them. And it's true. The karmic, they've got all kinds of stuff. They're dealing with their own demons, right? And if you wish more like anger, hatred, pain on your enemy, right? I know you guys all think of them as your enemy. But, well, not all of you, I guess. Maybe most of you, at least on some level. I certainly did at certain points, right? I mean, I'm not scolding you. I'm just saying how it is. We have a lot of our own stuff we're working through, and the karmic just seems to be a big thorn in our side. And so it can bring out a lot of anger and hatred, right? But the thing is if we wish that on them, then all the things that make them our enemy are like empowered to even continue to be our enemy, right? But if we wish healing on our enemy, a healed person is never our enemy, right? And we never think of it that way. We're like, oh, that person, they wronged me. They made me mad. They did this. They hurt this person. They're bad, and I want bad things for them. They deserve what they get, right? We've all thought that way. But this journey wakes us up to something so much more in alignment with the truth. The truth is love. The truth is the center. The truth is if we wish healing for our enemies, then they can't be our enemies anymore, because they'll be healed. They won't do dumb things. They won't hurt people anymore. So wish healing on the karmic. Don't hate them. They've been through a lot too. And they're teaching your divine masculine some lessons, because you know what? We always attract in what we resonate with, even if we don't think we resonate with it. We do on some level. And it's not that it resonates with our true divinity. It resonates with the ego, and the awakening knocks us out of that. And then it feels like resistance because it's not in alignment with the soul's desire. And that's why it sucks so bad. And that's your emotional compass kind of teaching you like, hey, this sucks over here. You know, you got to do something different. Same for your divine masculine. So, you know, they've got to do something different and then they'll feel differently, right? So, you know, they did attract this person in to teach them something so that they can get more in alignment. You know, they have to go through the sucky stuff just like we do in order to learn the lessons so that they can be aligned with what they truly desire, and then they can bring that out into the world and they can go on their own little human soul, you know, 3D mission, right? Okay, so divine masculine, feeling unsupported, unloved, and they're gossiping to everyone about it. We're talking to everyone. I'm miserable. I'm unhappy. This person hurt me. They wronged me. They haven't learned 100% the lesson that they need to learn, but they will, okay? They will. The universe is working on them, just like you. All right, here we are, present moment. Same old, same old. I mean, I don't really see a whole lot of difference in these cards versus these cards. It's almost an identical meaning with two different cards. So with Knight of Pentacles, we have a reliable person, somebody who wants to do well, someone who wants to succeed is their base motivation. And then we have another person over here who's not down with that. It's like they've given up. They're miserable and unhappy. And again, the transference of energy from the karmic onto your divine masculine isn't good. But again, it's not all the karmic's fault. Your divine masculine has to like learn something from this. They've got to figure it out. And they are also hurting the karmic because of their reaction. So they're not getting what they need out of this relationship. They're not getting what they need. This person's blaming this person and this person's blaming this person. It's no good. It's no good. Not good. Stagnancy is created from that energy. Like a standstill. It's like quicksand. It just sucks you in. You got to get out of it. All right, toward you. All right. We have High Priestess in reverse and Knight of Swords. Your divine masculine seriously wants to come in all like superhero-ish and white knightish, right? And it's unfortunately at this point words and not action, because they have really clouded insight and blocked intuition because they are still in this crap energy over here. And they're not ready yet, okay? They got to cook in the oven a little bit longer so that they can, you know, get nice and toasty and crispy and fully cooked. And yeah, you get it, right? They need to come out and be delicious for you. Because you know what, Divine Feminine, this is what I'm talking about. This is my bone to pick with you. Okay? You have to put yourself first. You cannot have expectations of your divine masculine. Nope. Because you do not control them. You are not them. You cannot have an expectation of them. However, you can have expectations of you, and you should have expectations of you. That you're not going to be with someone who treats you unfairly, that you're not going to give your attention and energy who has split energy over here, that you're not going to allow yourself to be subjected to toxic environments, that you're not going to be taken for granted, mistreated, misused. You're not going to do that either, right? Just because they are, you're not going to be like, well, F you. No, I wish bad on you. No, because you know better. You know better than that. You're not going to wish bad on them because that's wishing bad on you, right? You want healing for those that need healing so that they can show up the way that they should in their healthiest and best light. But you have to want that for you too. Okay, that's the story of the wounded healer. How can you heal others? By healing yourself. How do you get the love that you're seeking? By giving it to yourself. Okay? So, bone picked. I think you guys get it. I want what's best for you because I know how important you are. And we are here in this world together, traveling on this path. We're all on the same ship. And I want everyone on my ship to be healthy, whole, and complete. And guess what? You already are. But you just have to remember that. So I want to shake you, wake you up. Oh, come on, Divine Feminine. Wake up all the way. You're lucid, but I need you to wake up all the way. All the way, okay? You're getting there. And when you do, all of a sudden, Divine Masculine is going to be like, boom. Okay? All right. Dun, dun, dun. The future. The Tower in reverse. There's a energy about this card, which is, okay, your Divine Masculine has had an oppressive energy around them. Partially their fault, partially, well, it's all their fault. But they cannot control their karmic, but they can choose who they spend time with, and they can choose how they react and respond, right? We are responsible for ourselves. They are responsible for themselves. But they are doing the best they can with what they have and what they know. So the universe is giving them what they need in order to align them with what they want so that that desire can come out. But this oppressive energy is tough for them because they haven't learned the tools to be able to kind of get through it and get out of it. They're trying, but they haven't gotten there yet. So they've got some more stuff that they're going to have to work through. But they have averted some of the disaster with this being in reverse. Like they've gotten away from some of it. And they are making steps and strides toward a healthier perspective and healthier actions in their life. But they need to step out into the unknown, and there's a giant fear of change that your Divine Masculine is going to have to face and conquer at this stage in the journey. They're going to have to face a huge, gigantic fear, which I have a feeling is leaving the karmic. Oh yeah. Knight of Cups and Page of Pentacles, both in reverse. This card literally like means moody jerk face. They're with the moody jerk face, okay? They really are. They have really unrealistic expectations. They're just not in alignment with your Divine Masculine. They're like mischievous and like manipulative and doing these things that are just so not cool. It's so base and so unawakened, so unconscious. So we really need to wish healing on this person because they need to get out of that so that they can stop being a hurt people that hurts people. You've all heard that saying before, right? Hurt people, hurt people. Your Divine Masculine's karmic is a hurt people. They are. So whatever it is that they're dishing out, I think it's been dished to them tenfold, okay? They got to unlearn these very negative behaviors. And your Divine Masculine needs to skedaddle. Get out of that. Break it off. Move away. I think there's too much going on here for any kind of healing to take place except for a part. That's what needs to happen. Toward you, these are great cards for your future Divine Feminine with your Divine Masculine. A teamwork and a camaraderie is going to take place between the two of you. A meeting of the minds, a coming to balance and harmony. Could be union, external union, but that will only happen when internal union takes place. But if it's not an actual union, external union for you and your Divine Masculine at this point, it is a giant step that you're going to see manifest and take place in the direction of that. Like it's going to be like a big, giant, super obvious, hit you in the face. This is a leveling up between you and your Divine Masculine. this right here, whatever this event is, whatever this, experience, exchange is that's coming into your future with your divine masculine, it is a big step up that very well could be, external union for you guys. Or if it's not, it's getting you super, super close. Okay. Note on external union, it is what you make it to be, which is why you've got to recognize that you are the creator and your happiness is what you want. And you got to trust in the higher powers of yourself, your connection to the all, your connection to the universe, your connection to source. And you got to trust that and have faith in that and let it bring the best life to you. And you let go of expectations, except for the ones that you hold for yourself, that are in alignment with your truth and power, which is that you are divine, you are a beautiful soul, you wish no harm on anyone, you wish no harm on yourself, you be what you want to see in the world, you be the change you want to see. Why? Because when we resonate with what we want, the universe has got to give it to us, okay? That's your mission, all right? All right, let's get you guys a nice little law of attraction from Abraham Hicks card here. Now, I was going to pull this the other day, but I was just drawn to my Amenti Oracle the other day. So now, without hesitation, I'm taking this one. It just feels right. I love Abraham Hicks. If you've never listened to Abraham Hicks, I highly recommend that you do. Even if in the beginning of your journey, she seems a little complicated to listen to. And even if you don't really believe in like channeling and stuff, listen to her anyway, because you know what? The advice that she gives is phenomenal. It's phenomenal advice. Some of the best I've ever heard. Now, there are a whole bunch of great teachers, so let Source guide you to the ones that you're meant to be with, okay? There is no such thing as chance. There is no such thing as coincidences. If it's showing up in your universe and it's showing up in your reality, you are the star of the show, and it's meant for you. I understand the rules of the games of life. Yes, that is a good one. That is a good one. You do understand the rules of the game of life because you're waking up and you're recognizing what it is, all right? Now that I understand the rules of this game of eternal life, now that I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation, I can pre-pave segment by segment, my life experience into becoming the allower I was born to be, for I was destined to a life of fulfillment and never-ending joy. That's the truth. That's the truth. Of course, this reading was laced with that exact same message for you, Divine Feminine, to make it all about you. You are the creator. Be deliberate about what you're creating. And if you want more on how to do that, please contact us because we have done a lot of studying, and we have a lot of knowledge that we want nothing more than to share with all of our divine brothers and sisters out there. So I love you guys. I truly love you. I wish you blessings, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.